Hello Capricorn, thank you for tuning in. Today we are doing your Tarot for 2 reading for June 2021. So this is one of the 4 themed readings that I do every month for each of the signs. This particular one we use 2 cards to look at a relationship or a situation from the perspective of both of the people involved in it. So the hope with this is that we can foster some kind of understanding and hopefully get the best from the situation. So we have a look to see how you both see the situation, how you see each other, how you're reacting to the situation, what you're thinking about, the action that you're planning on taking and that they're planning on taking, and also what the motivations are, why they're doing what they're doing. As always guys, readings are general, so please do just take them however they resonate. This isn't going to resonate with everybody, which is fine. If you want to check out your moon or your rising sign, there may be something there for you if this one isn't quite doing it for you. And also if it's love that you're asking about, generally the Venus signs are pretty good for those, so you can check that one out as well if you know your placement. If you don't know your placement, drop me a comment, I'll see what I can do to get those for you. Give you a little bit of extra content for you to have a look at. So if you're not up to date with your 4 readings or the 2 timeless messages that I upload every month, I will be adding your playlist onto the end screen. You can also find on the channel, so that's a great place to get caught up with everything that's on the channel for you. If you're new guys, welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. My name is Kirsty. I hope you enjoy what you see. I hope you want to come back. And if you do decide to subscribe, it'd be an absolute pleasure to have you on board. A real privilege. Thank you all for your likes, shares and comments and subscribes. Let's get started. Okay guys, so Capricorn, Tarot for 2 June 2021. Let's have a look. So put you there. So how you both see this situation. 6 of Cups on one side versus the Hanged Man on the other. So the 6 of Cups can talk about soulmate energy. It can talk about a blast from the past. It's a deep connection to something. It's either something that we've been connected to for a very long time or in a very deep way. The Hanged Man can talk about a little bit of sort of stagnation maybe, or seeing something is maybe not going anywhere. Reaction to it is the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. 5 of Swords can talk about conflict. It can talk about doing whatever it takes to get whatever it is that you want, or to get the job done. With the 2 of Cups, this talks about feeling as if this is something that's a good match for you. Oh guys, we've got 2 lots of 6 of Cups. What you're thinking about is the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands could talk about feeling overburdened. The 6 of Cups, again, it's this soulmate energy that's coming in here. How you see each other. Tower versus the Chariot. Action that you're planning to take. Temperance versus the 3 of Cups. I will get some clarifiers for these. Underlying energy, so where you guys are coming from is the Empress. This Empress card keeps coming out. And we've got the 3 of Swords. Okay. So. Okay, Capricorn. So how you both see the situation or the relationship. We've got the 6 of Cups and we've got the Hanged Man. So pick a side, whichever side. One side is you, the other side is the other person. I'm going to talk as if you're on the left hand side, Capricorn. But obviously, switch it around however it applies. So I'm just trying to separate them slightly. Okay, right. So 6 of Cups, whatever this situation is, or this connection, you see it as, this is either nostalgia, maybe nostalgic, something you've been connected to for a long time. 6 of Cups talks about childhood, but essentially something that you're connected to in a very profound way. This is either something or somebody that you've been connected to for a very long time, or on a very deep level. And the underlying energy, the underlying motivation here is the Empress, and the Empress is the divine feminine. It's the card of real creativity, gestation. And the other person, we've got this Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a static energy. At the Hanged Man, we are having a bit of a pause, having a bit of a time out while we look for some form of enlightenment or some kind of understanding. So this person either sees this situation as maybe not moving forward for some reason, maybe sees it as being a little bit stuck, or they may well be on the fence about it. And what we've got here underlying is the Three of Swords. So they're coming from a place, there has been some kind of pain, disappointment, loss. I've just noticed the Justice card underneath. So I think, you know, there's an element of not being sure about something, looking at the situation and thinking, you know, really not being too sure about it. But this is based on where they're coming from. Is there's an element of sort of pain and loss and disappointment here. How they see the situation is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is a beautiful energy. This is the Two of Cups is something that reflects our values, that reflects our desires. It's like looking at ourselves in another person or in another situation. So whatever this is, they may feel maybe a little bit sort of on the fence about it. They may feel as if it's not moving forward, or they may be looking for some kind of new clarity with it, but they do see it as something that is a perfect match for them. At the Two of Cups, this is the perfect person. This is the perfect job. But as I said, we do have there is a fair old bit of soulmate energy. The Six of Cups can talk about, as I said, the past. It can talk about things coming back. We are in Mercury retrograde season. He will be retrograde all the way through June until the 23rd, and then we've got a couple of weeks of the shadow period afterwards. So all of June is pretty much consumed by this Mercury retrograde period, and Mercury retrograde does have a reputation for bringing people, themes and projects back into our lives. So this could be something or somebody from the past that you're dealing with. You could be reconnecting after a while. If that is the case, I have actually done some special Mercury retrograde readings, one for love and one for general. You will find those on your playlist if this seems like it might be something from the past that's coming back in for you. So they see this as a perfect fit for them, and where their mind is going to is this Six of Cups energy, this nostalgia, the past, and deep emotional connections. On the other side, so I'm guessing I've put this down as you, Capricorn, here. So you've got this Six of Cups energy. You do see this person or this situation as something that can offer you deep emotional satisfaction. There is maybe some nostalgia or something linked to that. And it's putting you into the energy of the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can talk about conflict. So this could be bringing in some level of conflict for you. And certainly with the Tower here, I think this situation or this person is maybe disrupting something. You do certainly see this person as somebody who, or something, no, this is actually the person. You see this person as somebody who has the capacity to sort of disrupt the foundations in your life somehow, or maybe kind of break you out of a rut that you've been stuck in. So with the Five of Swords, this can talk about an element of conflict, but it also talks about doing what you need to do to get the job done. And so whatever this is, whatever this situation is, it seems to be bringing up a level of either conflict or resolve within you, because where your mind's going is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands talks about being overburdened energetically. It talks about having too much to do, too many calls or drains on our resources, our energy, our time. But at the 10 of Wands, we're understanding that, and we're recognizing that, and we're starting to think about, we're starting to see that, we can't see where we're going. We're carrying too much. So you're starting to see where you're overburdened, and maybe what it is that you need to put down and step away from to help you to move forward. So as I say, how you guys see the other people, you Capricorn see the other person as the Tower energy, and the Tower energy does come through to sort of clear the decks, break us out of situations and things that we've got ourselves stuck in somehow, maybe because they represent some level of comfort or habit. But whatever it is that we're stuck in when the Tower comes through, it's because it's impeding growth, that we're being held back. So the Tower energy comes through and breaks us out. So I think you see this person as somebody who can break you out of a rut, maybe whether you want it to or not. I mean, the Tower can be a very disruptive influence, because as it comes in and it comes through, it can radically alter our perspective or our perception of things. But the Tower, it also talks about destabilizing the foundations that we've built on that have got to a point where they're kind of holding us back. So it's very much a liberating energy, whether you want it or not. The other person, how they see you Capricorn, is the Chariot. And the Chariot talks about, so we've got these two little sphinxes here. Left to their own devices, they would just kind of wander off in their own direction and they wouldn't get anywhere. So the Charioteer, this person sees you as the Charioteer. Essentially, they see you as whatever this situation is or this connection, they see you as being the one who has the control in this situation, because the Charioteer gets these two little sphinxes, these little creatures, to work together in harmony. The Charioteer decides which way they're going, how quick they're going. He gets them to work together in tandem. So this person sees you as having the capacity to steer this, to set the speed. Where are we going? How quick are we going? What is it that we're doing? It all, as I say, the important thing with the Chariot is it's about combining forces, to getting two things to work together in harmony. So the action that you plan to take, guys, we've got the Temperance on one side and we've got the Three of Cups. I'm going to get a clarifier for those to see if we can get a little bit of extra energy. But Temperance talks about sort of mixing and balancing. Temperance comes through after there's been a profound transition from one state to another. So I think at the Temperance card, there is a level of incorporating. So you're mixing the old with the new. You're mixing something new in. You're adding something new into the mix, and then you're rearranging and reshuffling and rebalancing everything. And on the other side, we've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about celebration, talks about community. It can also talk about, with regards to love relationships, it does have a little bit of a reputation of being, because it's 3 cups rather than 2, sometimes it can talk about love relationships where there's more than 2 people involved, whether that's by consent or not. So to clarify the Temperance energy, we've got the Justice card. Wow, okay, big energy. And the Page of Pentacles. And to clarify the Three of Cups, we've got the Knight of Swords and we've got the King of Wands. Yeah, so the Justice card talks about karma, it talks about justice, it talks about the right thing. So this can be divine justice, karma, with temperance energy here as well. You know, it can be a little bit karmic. So this can be karmic justice, legal justice. But the justice card, essentially, it talks about doing the right thing. And with this Page of Pentacles, this is you. It feels like that this energy that's coming in is something that is new. I think it's something that's coming back from the past, but it is inspiring. It's inspiring you to decide, you know, you're going to do whatever it takes to be or engage with this energy, put down whatever the burdens are. But the action is talking about doing the right thing, doing the fair thing, when you engage with this new opportunity, whatever this is. It could be something small, you know, it could be something part-time or something that you're learning about, or if this is a relationship, it could be talking about, you know, maybe kind of going on a date, but it talks about doing the right thing as you start to engage with whatever this opportunity is, this new thing. It's Pentacles, so it's going to be something that exists in the real world, a job or a relationship or a creative project or something, but something that actually exists. On the other side, we've got the Three of Cups, we've got the Knight of Swords, and we've got the King of Wands. Court cards, they could be people. The Knight of Swords talks about moving forward with your mind, getting situations moving, intellectually really kind of getting things moving on. And then the King of Wands does talk about directing your willpower, and the King of Wands is really good at kind of knowing what it is that he wants and going after it. So I think while this person sees you as having an element of control, maybe in the direction and the speed of this, they do plan to take some action with it. So the Knight of Swords, the Knights get situations moving. This could be fairly sort of swift, fast moving energy. And then with the King of Wands, this does talk about, you know, directing your willpower and going after what it is that you want. So I feel that this person is, there may be extra people that they're introducing into whatever this situation is for them. And they're doing it fairly quickly, possibly rashly, and maybe just because, you know, this is something that they want, this is something that they're attracted to, so they're going to kind of go after it. So anyway, Capricorn, I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. It helps me understand that what I'm uploading for you is relevant. If you're not up to date on your all of your readings for this month, check those out. This is the last, the next readings that I do in June are the timeless ones. So all 4 of your themed messages, this is the 4th of the themed messages for June. So all of your themed timed June messages are on the channel now. And yeah, thank you ever so much for stopping by. It's been a real pleasure doing this for you. And if you haven't subscribed already, it would be an absolute honour to have you on board. Cheers, Capricorn. Bye-bye.